He never posted it. Not the message. Not the idea. Not the version of himself he rehearsed at night. He kept everything in drafts. And somehow, that felt safer. He wasn't lazy. That's what made it confusing. He had notebooks filled with plans. Voice notes labeled "Start Soon." Folders on his laptop named final_v3_real. He told himself he was preparing, waiting for the right timing, the right clarity, the right confidence. But months passed, then years, and the draft folder kept growing. Something in his life was unfinished, not because he didn't start, but because he refused to let anything be seen. Pause for a second. Is there something in your life you've almost released but didn't? Answer that quietly. Don't explain it. Just feel it. He had a habit. Every time he got close to finishing something, he would improve it one more time, and then one more time, and then wait one more week. He told himself excellence takes patience, but deep down, something else was happening. He wasn't refining. He was hiding. Because once something is released into the world, it can be judged, ignored, misunderstood, or worse, it can reveal you. He didn't fear failure. He feared exposure. The kind where people see what you really think, what you really want, what you're capable of. So he stayed in draft mode. Safe, invisible, untested. The strange part? People admired him. They called him thoughtful, strategic, reserved. They had no idea he was constantly rewriting his own life. He rewrote texts to sound calmer, rewrote emails to sound smarter, rewrote opinions to sound neutral. He curated himself in private, but never committed in public. And slowly, something began to shift inside him. He stopped trusting his first instinct. Every idea felt incomplete. Every desire felt premature. Every ambition felt not ready yet. He thought the problem was quality. It wasn't. It was permission. He never gave himself permission to be unfinished in public, to be messy in front of witnesses, to grow where people could see the awkward stages. So he lived in rehearsal, practicing conversations that never happened, designing futures that never launched, becoming a master of almost. One night, he opened an old folder. Inside was a version of himself from 3 years ago, bold, experimental, imperfect. He laughed, not because it was bad, but because it was honest. And for a moment, he missed that version of himself. He realized something uncomfortable. The longer he waited to release his work, the more he attached his identity to its potential. If he never shared it, it could remain brilliant in theory, untouched by reality, untested by feedback, perfect in imagination. Draft mode wasn't protecting him from failure. It was protecting his ego from being ordinary. And that hit differently. Because suddenly, he saw the truth. He wasn't afraid of people rejecting his work. He was afraid of discovering he wasn't exceptional. So he delayed, polished, adjusted, reworked, stalled, until later became a personality trait. Here's the deeper truth. An unfinished life doesn't always look chaotic. Sometimes it looks composed, careful, well-planned, but stagnant. The real danger of draft mode isn't that nothing gets done. It's that you slowly become someone who never risks being real. And identity is shaped in exposure, not preparation. He thought he was building a better version of himself, but he was actually avoiding the friction that creates one. And that's when it shifted. He stopped asking, "Is this ready?" and started asking, "Am I willing to be seen like this?" He posted the imperfect idea, sent the honest message, submitted the application before he felt fully qualified. His hands were shaking, not because it was flawless, but because it was final. For the first time, something left his control, and that felt like freedom. Some people don't fail because they try and lose. They fail because they protect their potential until it expires. If this reached you at the right time, you already know what you've been keeping in drafts. And maybe it was never meant to stay there.